Oh, hello, YouTube. Hello, friends. 125 rods here. All right, so just a quick update. I'm just let you guys know where I'm at here. I'm at maybe like a quarter of an inch from that edge there. I just woke up. Obviously, if I'm putting my coffee like that, I probably just woke up. That's too hot to drink. All right, so give you guys an update here. This is all right. So I finally have an airbrush, right? And I'm just trying to get used to it, right? It's like I was struggling so much with my other airbrush that I just it's very strange to be able to put paint in, spray, put a different kind of paint in and spray instead of that continuous instead of struggling so much with my old airbrush that it's throwing me off. I'm not really used to it, but so what we're doing is we're painting up the parts for the Corvette. All right, we've got. Now I did spray on a rainy day, right? So what happened is this turned out dull, right? And that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not, it's not a big deal. I can fix that. So yeah, I got one or two blemishes that didn't turn out too great there, but I think I can fix that. I got my chassis. So I like this idea here. So we're going to, we got gold with the green kind of thing. That's going to look cool, even though it doesn't match the car. I'm kind of using paint that I have left over, and that's all right. We'll make it work. You got my engine. Yeah, I've just been letting stuff dry. My engine's a dark red, and that's fine. I can live with that. That's okay. I think it's gonna go something like that, and that's cool. I did get my body work done. I'll show you guys. I got a piece right here. Let me find a decent knife here. I got to trim. I used the there. I used the Gorilla Glue for my taillights. I'm gonna trim that a little bit. I'll touch that up. But if it's a piece that, so I found my taillights. I glued them in right away with the Gorilla Glue because I do not. If it's a piece that I think I'm going to lose real easily and that I can't replace, that I can't find again, like 55 Corvette taillights, then I used the Gorilla Glue, and that's what I did. I Gorilla Glued them in, and I just got to touch up, but so I'll never lose those, right? I got my bare metal foil on. What happened was, I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a really tiny gold V there in the Corvette. All right. Yeah, I was trying my darndest not to lose that. What do? The Carpet Monster. At least I've got the glue spot. I'm ready to glue it on, and the Carpet Monster eats it up. So at least I've got a marker of where I want to put the V if I ever get another one. Go figure. But and I got my decal shredded on the bottom. But I just matted it back together, and took a black Sharpie and filled in the pieces where it broke all over the place, and you can't tell. You can still use them. it is what it is, right? So that's where we are with that. Let's see. Kind of want to get an idea here. Yeah, that's going to be okay. So yeah, that's what we're up to. But yeah, on to the spraying thing. So I got so I'm still getting used to all of this stuff. You know, I used the Createx on the Corvette. You know, and you know, there's no you know, there's no mixture rules. I'm kind of playing it, winging it a little bit, you know. And what I did, this is my favorite Krylon Color Max acrylic latex. I got this can about half a year ago. It's finally starting to get solidify a little bit, so I knew I want to use. You know, I brush painted the Mustang body with that, or the Mustang chassis, and I didn't like that at all, right? Because you know my paint's starting to get hard, so I figured, well, I'll put it in my airbrush and spray it on. So, folks, that's what I did, and this is awesome. I like this. This is, you know, all I did was mix a little bit of alcohol with it, right, for the airbrush, and squirted it on. And you know, this is what I wanted. This is what this is how I wanted this for Little Red Wagon. And my dilemma is I got to finish painting the red, metallic red on the bottom, and I don't want it to overspray on my top part here. So I'm gonna have to think this out a little bit. You know, I did that with the doors too on the Little Red Wagon, but the doors on the Little Red Wagon, I think I'm gonna hand paint. So, you know, on the inside, so that's not really a big deal, right? So so yeah, so that's where we're at with all of this, guys. You know, the airbrush, I thought I had it set at a max limit of 25 pounds, maybe. The compressor, right? And then by the time I got through spraying the other day, I had like 400 pounds of air in my compressor, right? So that was kind of interesting, I thought. And it was a good opportunity for me to bleed the air, the water out of the tank, right? And boy, did it bleed. It had water all over. So, you know, I think that's kind of affecting me when I'm spraying. I'll start out spraying even, and then all of a sudden it'll like stop or clog. And then I shake the can or the sprayer, or as long as I keep it vertical up and down, it'll spray fine. So I'm kind of dialing it in a little bit, working it out. Haven't got to the fine spray part yet there, but I'm pretty sure I could do it with that sprayer. It's just so that's where I'm at. Yeah, you know, the thing with my kind of compressor is that if you don't get the water out, and I've actually seen this on old compressors like that, it'll actually rust around the valve where you let the air out on the bottom. It'll actually rust pinholes in that, and then your tank's no good anymore, right? So that's what we got going on that. I found some wheels that I want to use for the Corvette. I ripped off some Steelies, so we're going to go with that kind of motif, guys. We're going to go with this. My front wheels, I did sand most of the tread off of them, you know. Kind of will go like that, you know. So we'll, I guess that's the wheels, two-piece wheels the tires that they put in there. So we'll go with that. you know, and so it's coming along. We're just taking our time. We're trying to work out the airbrush things, you know, and kind of, you know, get used to it, get a feel for it, you know. This is so, and again, this is like acrylics latex, which is yet a little bit different, I think, than the regular craft paint, right? And we're still using our U.S. Art Supply airbrush primer, but that's kind of getting thick too. I think I want to water that down just a little bit, not a whole lot, you know, just like a micron. But doing good. All the crap that I've squirted, I haven't had to really clean out the airbrush, which I don't. This particular kind, I'm not really thrilled taking it apart because it's seems kind of complicated. But brush is doing real good. You know, it's like I'm impressed. It's so strange to be able to actually spray like you're supposed to spray, right? So that's 125 rods. That's the Starry. Got a new stash ad coming up pretty soon. And so today's nice and sunny out. Gonna go visit my dad's grave. It's very nice over there. He's got his name is actually on a big, like you know, like the Vietnam Wall memorial. Well, they've got a smaller version of a memorial at that cemetery, and his name is actually carved on there. So he was Korean War. He kind of he was charge of keeping those vehicles running during the Korean War. You know, so yeah, it's you know, he involved nuclear testing at the atolls at Alaska, out in the Aleutian Islands. He was involved with that. You know, myself, I was involved with the Cold War kind of thing. So, yeah. So we'll do that. It's a nice sunny day. We'll jump on the bike and then we'll get back to modeling and see where we're at with all of this stuff afterwards here. But try to get some rolling chassis. Oh, I wanted to show you guys something here too. All right, speaking of rolling chassis, we got our Rust-Oleum, takes 2 times forever to dry. So we got this going on, guys. When we get that, I'm gonna paint the axle and stuff, you know. So I'm very excited to get my somehow I'm gonna make that fit in there somehow. I may have to. Oh, by the time I get the front and the back part in there, because it'll be pretty cool. It'll give me the stance that I want real easily. So that's what we got going on, guys. So there you have it. 125 rods, and I'm out.